All right, folks, this is Jaju's place. Now we're in the spooky part of Founders, and we got a skinned place. Ooh boy. Let me do the circle round first. I want to see if there's like an exposed backside, because there usually is, but not this time. Ah, very nice. Now, of course, you notice we have very, very minimal greens, but let's go ahead and come back up front. We have this really cool manor setup. I dig the shaping. This is really, really cool. Oh, even the roof stuff. Check out the tiling on that. I'm not quite sure what that is. What is that there? That is it's a bed. Oh, that's clever. That is clever. We have these giant wooden tiles being used. That's really clever. And even though the studs come out of the bed here, it fits just fine. And you got the beamwork here, you have your slant, rain's coming off and everything. That's really good. Oh, wow. So the base, we have the walls. We have the kind of stone section of the walls that are helping out too. And from there, you have like this big Gilnean trim with these walls. Upside down gravestones are being used as pillars. Hella clever. I've seen other variations too, and like I'm pretty sure they're out of budget in this case. But I've seen this kind of these stones being used. One is upside down, as this one is. Other one's right side up. So if you can manage to get that to clip just right, you can have like this really complete looking pillar. That's been very impressive too. I've seen that a number of times. Yeah, really great layout though. And it's fairly simple with the shaping too. Like you see, like you have walls here that are vertical. You have walls here that are horizontal. I'm pretty sure I don't know if I walk through, will I do weird things? Because maybe some of these have been resized a little bit. And when you do resize these walls, the clip gets kind of funny. Yeah, see right there. Oh no. But it's still fine. Trust, still fine. Yeah, great work though. I really like the kit bashing here because it stays really good on theme. The colors and everything, it fits the mood, but you still have this spattering of greens right here. As well as I think on the side there. No, I don't believe. No, that is that's part of that's outside the lot. But yeah, the greens right here, right up front. We have a good splash of color. That's really good. I'm very, very impressed by this house. We go in here. Also check out how they made this kind of rounded shape. Using the Gilnean tables here. Little pillars, nice cheap wooden pillars here to help support. Ring, 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 let me in, buddy. Ooh, vibey. Okay, the way that it kind of popped in like that was kind of cool. Because it was like super starry, super dark over there, and then now it really opens up. All right, so as soon as we come in, we can see like lights are dimmed and everything. But you have this great contrast here. That's hella good. Really, really pretty. You can see how, we start here. It's nice and dark. No lights, no torches, no nothing. But then here, it just pops. And here's what I was talking about a little bit earlier, where you have like the pillars, where it's set up, upside down, and you can have these pillars here. So great, great presentation. Love the greens. Check out how they're like just kind of like moving around, encroaching, kind of climbing down there as well. But then they're also like just bursting out of the middle there. It's epic, epic looks. And again, fine details. Like you don't see normal walls here. These are all Gilnean tables, Gilnean walls down there as the trims. Once again, you have these pillars that they're not really sticking out as pillars. They're more like supports in this case here. But you can see the work being done up here as well. And then it just kind of like, they kind of do it again. Right side up, upside down, right side up, upside down. Neat. They put that into great effect. See, down here, not too much going on. candle stuffs, nothing downstairs. And then we have this steady climb, red carpet climb up, table, 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 table. And even check out the trim here. Very convincing. You know, you have like this great quality, it's great woodworking, right? Really nice. So table, 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 table. From there we have the runner. So they're doing their best to make this very convincing single carpet. We got the not even a runner actually. The runners are down there. So this is just a different sort of rug. And then table, 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 you know, all up on both sides. Let's go up here and admire more of the work. So here we see like what appears to be like a normal looking wall section. That is, you know, it's still a I can't click it. Oh no, actually no, I think we're high enough that this is actually is the wall. Let's come a little bit higher, because unlike other places that we usually go to, you know, we get to this upper level because we're in this stairwell room, and we'll get to like a wing of the place, you know, the left or the right. Wow. Okay, even when I'm looking higher, that looks so good. Oh man. It's the lighting that does so much to have this kind of realistic feel of, you know, support beams and all that. Like these are all fences that's doing that with the additional lights there. Too bad, like, this is being way too nitpicky, but like if they did want to achieve lighting, maybe they could have taken some Borealis lights and put actual ones up there so that you can get some actual illumination. But I just really like how it comes out here. That's so neat. So neat. Check out too, like they used more fences around the windows as well. Oh, let me back up some. Dude, this room is, I'm gonna get lost in this room. Yeah. Check out how all that shaping works. Oh man, that's even cooler than it was just earlier. Really neat. So I guess I'll try to go up from this angle too. Yeah. Mighty impressive. One of the best, like, grand entrances that I've ever seen. Yeah. And Gilnean style. Cool. Cool stuff, man. So this takes us up to this level here. So we're kind of at the top, but not really. This roof here, this is all manufactured stuff. We haven't hit the actual roof. So for all I know, this goes up even higher. And then we see like some rooms here on the side. So it's a little bit hard for me to tell what my altitude is, because there's no indication of like a regular floor that I've seen. Everything has been like pretty heavily skinned, except for maybe here. But mighty impressive. And it has such a realistic look to it. It's so filled out. Like, aside from these ceiling panels here, that's it. That's all we get. Now, what do we have here? We have some really interesting shapes. So, like, what's this here? That is it's the bookcase. Oh, neat. Very neat. So it's the bookcase shaped just like this. Filled it out with some of the awkward windows, added, of course, the oh wait, this is a different thing. It's this. Oh. Okay, so we have kind of like this, I haven't really seen it used like this before. So it's the transport pad that's creating this texture. Now, unlike the Paladin book, the Paladin tome, it's not nearly as intrusive. It doesn't offer like the big light shafts. It's more like just these effects, but it doesn't give you doesn't have that whole troublesome thing of, you're trying to click things under that are like inside the range of that light, and then you end up clicking that instead. It's very frustrating. But here we just have a very, very pretty presentation. Greens are like really living, and I think these are Heron Dark greens that are under there too, to really like give that splash of color. But it's like this really great lived in feel. It's not just like series of patterns and all that. And from hall to hall, dude, mighty impressive. So we're gonna go to our left first, and just admire the architecture here. Again, like stunning looks here. As we look at all this, all these like we see this, we do see a consistent theme. So it's not like a set pattern or anything, but we do have this consistent theme that gives us the idea of, okay, like they built all this stuff all at once, and then things have been slowly filling out, which has been great. So let's go through into this room here. And I just want to like head over straight to the window, because this lets us look at the main room over here. So now we're just seeing, you know, this other side here. And here we are seeing a repeat. Like, check it out. There, we're once again seeing the upside down shelf, bookshelf, with the effects, plus the awkward windows. Yeah, super pretty looking. So like here it is right here. And what is this right here? So that's the transport pad. I don't think that's all the transport pad though, right? Yeah, that's a little bit hard to tell. Yeah, I'm not sure, like, okay. Actually, no, this is, it is kind of a big texture, because you can see I can't click on the awkward window. It just shows me the transport pad instead. So there are things that are like a little bit hard to read. But oh well, it's so pretty. It's so good looking. Wow. Let's see, and then here's like just our little like spread of food. Haven't found a kitchen area yet, but also once again the woodwork, tons and tons of beams. And here's something interesting to point out too. Check out how we have like this little grate here. You know, just in case, you know, the castle's under siege, and you can like, then I guess as a security thing, boom, this thing gets lowered down, but it hasn't been used in generations. Oh, in all our time, you know, they've never gotten this far, or we've never had trouble with our neighbors and all that. Yeah, really great, dude. Back here, we got room for snackies and seats. Great stuff using the bench on top of the Gilnean walls. You know, big use of using Gilnean walls. Yeah, here we see like the most used decor here. We have Gilnean tables. You have the walls. You have these pillars, and then beams, all of which are pretty accessible. You do need to do some work in order to unlock the table, but once you have it, it's not super expensive. You know, you can make great use of it, and you can achieve these kinds of shapes. Hella good. Let's see what's back here. Kitchen stuff. So we switched over to this marble floor, and you know, we are on normal floor now. Now we know for sure. This right here is the actual roof. You know, so for sure. And again, you see this consistent theme where you have the awkward windows, they're bright and everything, and then you have these transport pads that are coming out. And once you have them, you know, once you can access them by doing some of the 1207 content in the new zones, then it'll just cost you that much marl. So lots of marl being used to set up those multiple window sets, but it feels really worth it. It's a cool effect. First time I've seen something like that. So you're in the kitchen area. Very unique stuff too. You know, you have like this furnace all the way down here. That's you know, totally custom stuff. It's using one of the new stoves. Yeah, there's the stove. Added some tech to it. Very brave too. Whole bunch of greens, but it seems to be thriving just fine. And here's our pantry area. Very, very filled out. And again, like the great thing is like just how natural it all kind of like lands together. Like there's no shortage of screenshots that I could take here and be like, oh my god, dude, this looks amazing. Here's our coffee station plus dishes. We have a, you know, custom door down there for who knows what products, maybe. But yeah, nice simple setups here too. I think these are like crates and crates. So here's the earthen crate, and then here's the Gilnean crate. Fitting. Stacked fishies, which is kind of interesting. Let's go around. We'll go back here again to admire the drinks. Yeah, wow. Okay, we'll see if there's anything behind that. But I think, yeah, let's see. Nope, doesn't look like it. Okay, what about it back here? Any secret stuff? Nope, nothing back there either. So just walls. All right. Yeah, the cabinets are great. Oh, dude, this stove is really awesome too. How does it start? I think this looks like a shelf. Yeah, wardrobe being used as the base. So here they're not showing like the curvy parts. They just have it kind of flat like this. So now you have like this whole shape here, and they make great use of it. Yeah. Between the stove in the middle, you have your prep tables like right on the side. Now, realistically, like this is hugely unsafe because it's like here you are, you're cooking stuff, you're doing whatever. Meanwhile, you have this huge heated thing right here that's looks like a pressure cooker. It might explode on you and it'd be all bad. Even when you're here, when you're like prepping stuff, like you're really close to this super hot surface, but oh well. Still though, man, dude, this is magnificent. Really, really great detailing. All right, so let's make our way to the other side now. I'm slow walking it though, because there's like so many small details to point out that I haven't even managed to like really pay too much attention to. Like we got like the new planters being used. I haven't seen the new planters being used all that much. But yeah, even like small little details like these, fantastic. You know, and from the looks of it, like most of it, not all of it, but a good chunk of it is like founders stuff. From the gravestones, once again, upside down, right side up. Another gravestone up top. You have the drapes plus being dyed. The ochre windows, you need to get those from elsewhere. But everything else, nice and easy. Is that like a shelf thing? I don't know if I'll be able to identify that. Oh, another gravestone. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Yeah, I knew the gravestones were going to get huge use. I mean, they're so versatile. And a lot of these you can dye as well. Have other things. Okay, so that takes us back to the main room. Now we're exploring the other wing here. Once again, admiring the Guildmain work. Same kind of styling on the other end. And then, behind this thick custom door, engineering stuff all of a sudden. But it's, oh, yeah, great vibe up in this room, though. You know, so you have like your generators and turbines here, but we're also navigating around these too. You know, so it has that feel of it to being like, okay, there's like tech happening downstairs as well. That might be making this happen. We just can't really see all of it. Let's wind our way over to the window. Actually, no, here's basically their work table. Like this shot right here. Really good. There's just so much to soak in. Yeah, but then also like, you know, consider like the lighting that's coming from right here inside the room, the lighting that kind of like, you know, you can kind of notice there on the side. Fantastic. So, yeah. Oh, look at this. A little duster. Nice. Oh, it's okay. It's more like a broom. If it was a duster, it'd be like right side up and all that. But what is that? That's a tool of some sort, right? Yeah, that's the paddle, and then that's just some greens. Very nice. What's on this side here? It's kind of profession related stuff, but it has like this very normal, realistic feel to it. You know, there's no, you know, at least in this shot, we're not seeing any like magical things being done. Nothing that seems like too out of place. It just has this very simple, natural look to it. Now we pan over, things change. Now we have like stuff that's looking a lot more gnarly. But what are we doing? It's almost like a loom of sorts, but you know, like some crafting related stuff is happening here. Crafting / experiments and everything. They're pooping out little filigree lights for who knows what. Yeah, what's cool is it's like a, you know, it's thematic, but it's not trying to take over like the whole house. But it feels like it's a cool thing that still fits in the context of the house. But like the overall construction is still this heavy Gilnean theme. But then here's just like the engineering stuff that happens here. So it's very, very thoughtful how they put all this together. So here, opposite side, it was the kitchen. Oh, it's the boss. Oh, it's the boss. So is this the boss's room? It appears to be so, yes. So here's the boss and, you know, just basking in their greatness. Look at that transmog. Oh, they're ready. For what? I don't know. You know what they're ready for? Aura farming. Like that drip, dude. It's just so good. It's so good. Hey. Yeah, great place, dude. Fantastic place. Looks like there's a little bit more to explore. But first, let's take a look at the boss's bed. You know, nice and not even a simple setup, but one, but a setup that is, it's very rich, but at the same time, it totally fits the theme of how the rest of this build is. Interesting too. This is using like fence posts. Fence post, right side up, upside down. That's an easy pattern to really lean on when you can manage to do that, and you can create these like kind of elevations, and in this case, being used to make housing for the bed. Very good. God damn, dude. All right, so right through here is one sitting room. You could say this is like a closet, basically. And I'm going to presume that out there is the bath. Even shots like these, and a lot of it is thanks to the lighting. That you can have like, okay, here's like the light kind of peeking in from the outside, sort of dancing in. I mean, in reality, there's like some bugs happening here where not all the light should be shining in the same way, but who cares? Details. Let's see what's through here. Boom. The bath. The very opulent bath. We got this cute little diagonal climb. Looks like it's empty right now. It's been recently cleaned out, I'm sure. From here, we wash ourselves off with fish water. Because, hey, nobody's perfect. Sometimes you want to just have some fish water. Oh, but then here is this is the doo-doo chair. Oh, okay, I have not seen, okay, it's a chamber pot style. Haven't seen this before. I've never seen the rack being used for this instead. There it is. Or the stocks, I'm sorry. Yeah, first time I've seen this being used as the poop chute. And thank goodness they got like they have incense going, because you know, to me this is a chamber pot style thing. Someone's gonna come in, they're gonna get that bucket at some point, but in the meantime you got, of course, your greens plus the additional incense to hide that extra flavor, you know. No, the bathroom is very, very chill. It's, you know, unlike the interior, it has this kind of this very cold feeling to it. It's not trying to be, but I can imagine like kids being raised here, and they're like, you know, they walk through and you know, it feels kind of lonesome in here, kind of cold, but at the same time it's trying not to be, you know. It's like it's the benevolent lord of their keep, but they do their best to take care of their family and everything. This is one of the best Gilnean houses ever. Or at least Gilnean style. That's what I'm getting out of it. Mostly because of just how much the flooring, the colors, and all that dominate the space. Great stuff. I think I've seen everything too, right? I hope. Because I mean, there didn't seem to be any like indication of like secrets or whatnot. It's just like, oh, there's just so much. There's so much here. Like, for example, in this room, I think unlike all the other rooms, this one is full of like warlock pillar or warlock shelves. Yeah, bookcase, bookcase, bookcase. Heavy use of these around here. Great spot, dude. Great spot.